They are here. Great. I have two announcements, then I can say what I need to say, then we can all look forward to tomorrow. Number one, there's a girl who sang here. What was her name? Ula alikuwa na nywele kama za slipper alimuita Fuliza. What's her name? The girl who came with the green, girl with the guitar. Ula kupigiwa guitar. What's her name? Red? Red Hill. Tayari, like ready. Okay, where's she? Where's ready?
That guy,
where's ready? Where's Tayari?
And so unfortunately.
Okay, when you see her, tell her I don't have money to give her. Tell her tomorrow at 10 a.m. make sure she's there at Beach Hotel. She'll be rehearsing with my band. I want to see how she sounds with the band. And if she does well, we take her to studio and see how. Last one, tomorrow there's a very big match between Sofapaka, Batoto Bamungu and Bandari. Do you know that? Yeah. Do you know that? Yeah. It's a very big match because if Bandari wins and Tusker loses or always loses, Bandari for the very first time in many years gets to bring the Kenya Premier League title right here in Mombasa. And so this is what I'm going to do. Where are the presidents? Where are the president, our leaders? Where are the leaders? Let's rise up on our feet. The leaders from all the universities, the ones who are dancing with Victor, just rise up. Okay, so there's a mama, sir. And the other lady who is here, Amanda Peana Zawaduko. So we liaise with your leaders. I want to pay for 1,000 of you to the Maraki Stadium. We support Bandari and Sofapaka. Na mimi mwenyewe nitakuwa pale na kwa nimevalia jezi ya taifa kwa sababu na support timu zote mbili na Batoto Bamungu, of course, president, my good friend is there, I will be there, and our chairman. Let's support our local football because when we grow our talents from here, then we all grow big. That's that. Then finally, tomorrow, of course, we have Churchil show at Mombasa Beach Hotel. Thank you so much, my brother Joseph Lunda. Let's appreciate my brother Joseph Lunda. He's been so kind. Thank you so much for inviting us and hosting us. I'm sure we're going to have an amazing time over there. And thank you so much for hosting us. And then of course, our title sponsors, Binance. Thank you so much, Mwakazi. Let's appreciate they'll be there and take us through the ropes of finance. So many young men have become billionaires because of the cryptocurrency, but you need to be sharp and bright. And that's the main show. And of course, let's appreciate TV47. We have a TV47. For hosting Churchil show on TV47. And of course, being part of Mount Kenya University. I think that's it. Really in the laugh industry, the comedians who are here, Professor Hamo, Sleepy, Otoyo, of course, Mitch, and all those other comedians will be showing up tomorrow. Already wako hotel wamepumzika. Haven't rested. My day starts at 4 a.m. So I want to make this very short. Sema mambo matatu. How are you? So can I say 3 things, then I can go take a break, and then we can do this tomorrow. I used to be like that young man who messed up this thing. I was worse than him. When I was introduced to weed at a very young age, because I grew up in the slum, I thought that was a life. Many years later, what I said tulikuwa nao wote, because wengine tulikuwa tunacheza nao ball, na ndio sababu napenda ball na wangia dedication towards Bandari na Sofapaka. Wengine tulipoenda Dandora wakakuwa madegi, you know how that ends. Wengi wameenda kwa baba, you don't have them here. But at that time, ndio nimesema it's a phase. It's a phase. Then you learn. You thank God, kama sasa hivi Mombasa maunga ni mengi sana ise. Wewe hapo ulikuwa unapotelea hapa maunga, umeletwa hapa na mzazi maunga. And you know, you think you're going to finish school with your colleagues. Na huyu jamaa alidhibitiwa na yeye. Lakini huyu ametoka Shanzu, huyu ametoka Kakamega. Baada ya miaka 2, 3, 4 if at all you're going to finish, kila mtu anachukua basi lake na kwenda kwao. When you're here, you're on your own. The reason why we started Inspire Weekend, this is not a religious meeting. This has nothing to do with politics. This is a story from young people telling other young people you can make it in life. That's why we have to understand these people. We have to understand each other. We have to encourage each other to say that tomorrow there is a better tomorrow because I made a difference. Na tutasema mambo matatu ambayo kidogo yamenisaidia kwa life yangu. 3 things. Number 1, sema time. Sema time. Number 2, say opportunity. Opportunity. And finally say value. Write that one down. Number 1 is it doesn't matter how talented you are. If you can't keep time, if you can't respect time, you never respect any human being, you never do anything. Life, time has 24 hours. 8 hours unafaa kulala. 8 hours you're supposed to work. What are you supposed to do with the other 8 remaining 8 hours? Now that's the difference between successful people and those who are trying to be successful. Huwezi kuwa unalala 16 hours na una expect to be successful. Kuna mtu halali, sacrifice that sleep, soma zaidi, invent something, anza kuuza popcorn, uza sausage, give it your name. Kasaba naona mihogo inauzwa hapa, bora ile brandiwa. Sukari zamani ilikuwa inaitwa tu sukari. Eno lete sukari. Siku hizi unasema letea mumias, letea soni, because it was branded. Time. Number 2, discipline. It doesn't matter how much you're talented. If you are not disciplined, you're going nowhere. It doesn't matter how learned you are. If you are not disciplined, you will go nowhere. And you can write it and take it to the man. Kwa sababu kama kwa mfano Kazungu matano hapa. Kazungu is from Coast Province, but yeye si Jaluo. Yeye ako kwenye radio. When you're working on radio, for instance, I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning for the last 18 years. So I only sleep 2 days in a week. Friday na Saturday asubuhi na Saturday Sunday ya kuamkia. Lakini each and every day I have to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Alarm kilia, don't snooze. Because radio at 6 a.m. wakati wakisema hii ni KBC sasa ni saa 12 asubuhi. Ufuatao ni mtasari wa habari. You don't say nimekwama kwa jam. You never hear that. Ushaona hiyo? Ushaona Lulu Hassan na Rashid Abdalla wakisema sasa 7 p.m. asema nimekwama kwa traffic. Discipline. You have to allow that discipline to be inscripted in your heart. Na inaanza ukipata kazi inaanzaga now. You say I'm disciplined to rehearse, I'm disciplined to go to school, I'm disciplined to wake up. The reason most of us don't make it usingizi. Tunapenda usingizi sana. So unaenda unadunda mpaka 4 a.m. Naenda club gani? Inaitwaje hiyo club naenda hapa? Podium. Ama inaitwaje hiyo club? Inaitwaje Yash? Yash. Inaitwaje? Ila babuni inaitwaje hiyo? Ha?
Muse.
The place.
Muse.
Muse. Inaitwaje? Muse. Hiyo ni babuni. Basi. Sunday kuna reggae, Sunday ndio reggae. Reggae beats ndio reggae Sunday. So reggae kuna duna reggae Sunday mpaka inashikaka 3 a.m. Sasa unataka kudoka ndio unasikia hilo vipi unapenda. So only one time to change my identity. Musically. 3 ukienda kutoka hiyo 4 ndio hiyo wanacheza harambee. 5 a.m. inakupata, that's morning. Unafaa kwa class on Monday. By the time utoke kwa club means 5:36 because unaikwa jua You miss class on Monday. And Tuesday, unajikokota kidogo Wednesday, Thursday sijui kuna radio wapi pengine unaenda una miss Friday. It's a matter of time. We're gonna lose you. Bakumbe hiyo discipline, you can manage it. Sema imetosha, wacha niende Canada. So number 1 is time. Number 2, discipline. And finally, value. Everyone has a value. Ukisoma hivyo, there's a reason why you're here. The reason why all of you are here is because you are above average. Mlipita mtihani, so I want you to appreciate yourself for that. Pige makofi ese. That's why your parents are sacrificing so much for you to be here, because you will make it in life. And I want you to make it yours. Say, I make it in life. Say, I make it in life. So keep hold of those 3 things. The last one I'm going to leave you with. My prayer to you, all of you here, is that none of you, and listen to this carefully, none of you becomes rich. Are you getting it? My prayer is none of you becomes rich. Ask me why. Because I want all of you to become wealthy. Let me differentiate it for you. When you become rich, it's about you. It's about you alone. Ni wewe ndio siku umemeki in life, unaacha kwenda ushago, ni wewe na wife yako, ni wewe umejibaya dinga, ni wewe na hao yako, umemeki, ni wewe. That's why you as rappers, most of them are rich. It's a walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at my life. They realize so here. And I rap. They're talking about themselves. It's about them, me and my life and my right. Then what happens? Most of these rappers, because of them, they are very poor background. Most of them walk up against us, Brooklyn, America. The moment they fall down, because they are born talented, the moment they fall down as rich rappers, they just go and they're forgotten. That's what happens because they are rich. Now let me tell you what happens when you're wealthy. When you're wealthy, it's a very, very difficult thing. It's about sacrifice. It's about you lifting people up. It's about picking someone up. It's about the money you save, you educate your cousin who will be very ungrateful to you. It's about, instead of building for yourself a house, unajengea familia yenu na watu wenu, unatry what a Jew. And those same relatives you're trying to help, they're the ones who try to pull you down. That's being wealthy. It's a lot of sacrifice. It's so painful. By the time you get up in here, you don't even notice you made it in life because the people dragging you up in. What you want to take a man? Your best friends, they steal from you because you want to be wealthy. Because that's God given. Because what happens when you're wealthy, every step you take, you lift someone up. Every step you take, you lift someone up. Every time you take a step, you bring someone where you are. Every time you lift someone up. By the time you come up here, you have all this around you. When you're rich, when things are worse, when things are bad, everyone thinks when you're rich and your son has committed suicide, you've lost everything. When you're rich, when it's all over, this is how you go down. Then, it's gone forever. That's why nobody, very few people want to be wealthy. Because it's very ungrateful. When I was given an opportunity to do this industry, we all wanted to be rich. It's a very ungrateful thing. I came here to perform in 1999. I was paying 500 bob. And that guy disappeared with our money. We had to stay somewhere in Changamwe. Tukaanza kuwapitia watoto wa shule ndio tupate nauli ya kurudi Nairobi. Back to my story. When you're wealthy, when you're pulling people up, and years are going by and you're getting old and you're not making it, there's no money when you're wealthy because you have all these people around you. You're pulling them, pulling them up. Now this is what happens. When you start going down, because you will, there's no money, things are big, you're going down, and that is not your say, you're 60 years, you're going down, guess what happens? The wall that you created here, the foundation, the people you have pulled up, they start pushing you back. They start pushing, they tell you, no, we can't allow you to go back, they start pushing you up. You to see your business is going to find a partner that you with. You're going up. They pull you up, they put, before you know it, you are up here. You are 65 years, and guess what? You are just here. You can't go down, you're just here. You can't go down, you're here. Guess what? Because you are wealthy. You create a support system around you. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be wealthy. Say, I want to be wealthy.
I want to be wealthy.
Say to yourself, I want to be wealthy.
I want to be wealthy.
God help. May God bless you. I hope I've inspired you to become better, to become wealthy in the next life. God bless you.